My name is Stephanie Campos. I am an astrologer, psychic, medium, and witch, and this is your daily horoscope for Friday, April 14th, 2023. We've got a busy day in the sky today, but first I just want to say thank you for being here. If you are enjoying your daily horoscope, I ask that you like, share, comment, and rate this episode on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you are listening. If you're watching the YouTube version of this episode, leave a comment with your rising sign, and I'll get back to you with an upcoming important date based on your birth chart. Also support by getting my first book, Seasons of the Zodiac, Love, Magic, and Manifestation Throughout the Astrological Year, available anywhere books are sold. The morning starts off on a grumpier note when Venus in Gemini forms a square with Saturn in Pisces. This takes place around 9:30 a.m., but it will be building before then. Venus is a planet of fun, harmony, hobbies, relationships. And Saturn is a planet of limitation, responsibility, burden, challenges. When these two planets meet in the sky, feelings of rejection, loneliness can come through. We may have to set important boundaries within our closest connections, or we may receive a no and we were hoping for a yes. This isn't the most playful or generous energy, but it will pass. And it's very likely that a lot of people are grumpy in the morning. Around 12 p.m., the moon in Aquarius will form a square with Mercury in Taurus. Coming through in two fixed signs, this looks like a differing of opinions. Someone's words can hurt, or our words may cut others. Again, the skies are a little choppy today, but this is a quick aspect. Communicate with compassion if you can. Later on, around 5 p.m., the moon in Aquarius will form a sextile with Chiron in Aries. A deeper understanding or healing related to whatever took place this morning can unfold. We may still feel a little sting, but we're starting to understand it better and maybe even ready to release some of it. Around 7 p.m., the moon in Aquarius forms a square with Uranus and Taurus, changing our plans. We may be experiencing an emotional breakthrough of some sort. This aspect encourages you to expect the unexpected. Uranus brings surprises of all sorts, and the moon again is our sense of safety and comfort. This also may simply mean that we're just a little bit more energized around bedtime and it's harder to fall asleep. Aries, you're likely going to have to set some boundaries around your availability as Venus in Gemini squares off with Saturn in Pisces. You may feel like you have all the time in the world to get your to-do list done, but something's got to give. Setting boundaries with friends or saying no to others' requests may be needed. Taurus, if you are hoping for some financial support or a possible raise or promotion, you may get some not so great news today. That's not to say that it won't happen, but today there may be a setback of some sort. Or you may have to set boundaries with others in your community around your own resources. This isn't a fabulous aspect for throwing around cash. Gemini, disruptions in the workplace can feel a little bit more personal today as Venus in your sign clashes with Saturn in Pisces in your 10th house of career and reputation. It may feel like you're undergoing some sort of personal attack. If you had a project or idea that you hope to bring into the world, it may be met with some resistance. Setting healthy boundaries in the workplace may be necessary. Cancer, you may want to have a lot of fun and take some risks, but there's a piece of you that just needs some rest. When Venus in Gemini squares off with Saturn in Pisces, you'll be asked to make a responsible decision regarding your time and availability. Leo, if you've been hoping for someone else's support in a goal, hope, or dream that you're working towards, you may feel a sense of rejection today. This is not a great day to ask for help or to send out an elevator pitch. You may have to set boundaries within your social circle, boundaries with social media, or even boundaries around goals or dreams that you're working towards. What is realistic with your time, availability, and resources? Virgo, you may encounter some sort of clash in the workplace today as Venus in Gemini forms a square with Saturn in Pisces. Getting annoying feedback from a boss or a petty tiff with a coworker may take place. Libra, you may be airing some grievances today, or others may be airing grievances about you. As Venus in Gemini forms a square with Saturn in Pisces, you may have some conversations that leave you feeling a little depleted. Setting boundaries is the way to go today. This is also not a great day to overstretch yourself. You've already got too much on your to-do list. Scorpio, this isn't a great day to wear your heart on your sleeve. Venus in Gemini forms a square with Saturn in Pisces, which may stir up deep or intense feelings, especially as it relates to any romantic unions you might be engaging in. Setting boundaries in any situationships may be necessary. If you're working on a creative project, you may also learn that you need some more financing or resources before you can move forward. You're trying to find a balance of what others expect of you today and following your own pleasure and joy. Sagittarius, clashes within your closest partnerships can take place today as Venus in Gemini forms a square with Saturn in Pisces. Conflicts regarding where you live, the past, and family dynamics may come up with a partner. If you're working in a close business collaboration, you may also need to set boundaries or expectations with someone you're working with. Capricorn, you're just busier than ever today as Venus in Gemini forms a square with Saturn in Pisces. Disagreements in the workplace or in your general environment of everyday life may come up. This is an important day to set boundaries around your time and availability. Vibes are pretty grumpy today, so I would save an important conversation for another day. Aquarius, there is tension between your fun, leisure, pleasure, and play and your finances. You may have to get a little bit more serious around your spending or say no to an engagement that sounds really fun that you wish you could attend. Responsibility rears its head in some way today, especially related to your finances. Pisces, conflict between family members or roommates may come up today. If you're having important discussions about your living environment, it may end in a temporary headache. Setting boundaries around your expectations with your roommates or with family is also very important today. As always, I hope your horoscope has offered some guidance and support throughout your day. And if you're curious to learn more about astrology, you can pick up my first book, Seasons of the Zodiac, Love, Magic, and Manifestation throughout the astrological year. Thanks so much and see you tomorrow.